Last 5 years. If you could sum up your last 5 years, how do you think? What would you grade it? It doesn't
A
mean
C.
you would grade it a C.
Why?
Yeah. Why?
I've um, I've been through like a lot in the past 5 years, and I'll give it a C because I did my best with the cards that I was dealt with. So I never want to be too hard on myself and give myself an F or even a D. I'll give myself a C. That's average. But yeah, I just went through a lot within the past 5 years because that was pretty close to COVID and everything too. And I graduated in 2020 and I was in the college in 2021. So the past 5 years has just been like a C.
So you would give yourself a C
Yeah.
based off the adversity that was out of your control? Because it sounded like things wasn't pretty much in your control, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think you may be a little hard on yourself?
By giving myself a
Because
C?
I think a lot of times we don't give ourselves enough grace.
Yeah, I can admit that I don't.
Hmm.
I could definitely admit that.
If you could, this is another question I like to ask. If you could go back to a younger version of yourself and give her some advice, what advice would you give yourself? And I want you to tell me what age. Usually I pick an age, but I want you to go back to a younger version of yourself.
Okay.
And what advice would you give yourself?
Okay. I think I would give my younger self. Okay, let me do the age first. Age. I'm gonna choose 14.
Okay. Why 14?
That's when a lot of my anxiety started happening with like school and stuff, and confidence levels started depleting. I felt like that was the mark of all of my mental health that I had to deal with later on and even up to now. And if I had to give her advice, I would just say that it is okay to speak up more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
Let me see. How far in between or apart are you and your sister?
Me and my sister are 3.5.
3.5. Okay. So she's 20, 21?
She just turned 21.
21. Okay.
Yeah, last week.
You the oldest. You
Yes.
the oldest.
Yes.
Let's see. What's the best way to phrase this question? Do sometimes you feel like you can't fail because of your siblings are looking up to you? Do you feel like you bear more on your shoulders because you can't let your siblings down? And also, I could tell, like, I haven't met your family or anything, but as many times we've been around each other and shot together and stuff, just you can kind of pick up on people's personalities. I could tell that you come from a proud family. I could tell that you make your parents very proud. Not just your parents, probably your entire family are proud of you. How do you feel being the oldest, or?
Honestly, I'm honored to be the oldest sibling. I feel like we're the blueprint for everything, as well as the guinea pig at the same time. We're the blueprint and the guinea pig. So I look back on a lot of the mistakes that I made in life, and I'm proud to know that when they saw those mistakes, that they were able to learn a lot from just watching me make my mistakes. So like Does that make sense? Like
No.
so that they don't make it. Like I made the mistakes so that they don't have to and they can see. Like for example, I went to college right after I graduated in 2021 and I decided to drop out of college. There was just a lot going on around that time. I had like a personal death and like COVID on top of that. So there wasn't a lot of structure that I was used to like coming out of high school. So, and around that time, like I was not proud of myself. But I knew that like my brother and my sister, they're watching me. I don't know, it's a weird feeling to have. I wouldn't want them to ever drop out of college and they haven't. Well, my brother's about to be in high school, but my sister, like I am so proud of her. Like she's about to come up on her senior year and I'm just so glad that, I don't know if it's because of me. School isn't easy, especially college. So I don't know, I'm just glad that I was the blueprint or like the guinea pig. And I don't even know if all of that made sense or anything.
No,
but
it does. I want to ask you, do you see any of you in them?
Sometimes it's really scary. My brother mostly, it's insanely scary. But it's the good traits.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not the bad. It's definitely the good traits that I see in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.